That's right. Back at it again, Full Custom Hot Dog here doing a comic review of Batman 89. I was talking about doing horror comics. I had one ready and I realized it was number 3. I had a whole internal monologue and debate on whether or not I should do that one. But the anal retentiveness in me said, no, don't do that until you have number 1. So here we are with Batman 89. At least it's movie related, so it's not like it's a random issue of Batman. If you don't know what this is, DC is doing this and a Superman version that's supposed to pick up where the movie left off. So I'm going to do a little quick talky talk. I read it. I liked it. I'm curious to see where it goes. It could go into some fun places, which I'll give a little bit of a spoiler, but nothing crazy, nothing that you may not already know. So we open here with Billy D. Williams, of course, who was Two-Face Harvey Dent. One of the setups I read was saying that there are people dressed up like Joker and Batman fighting all over Metropolis. You don't really get too much of that vibe. You do get Billy D and his two-sided coin trick. That does come up because, they kind of have to explain it as to why he does that as a villain. I think that's weird. It doesn't really, I don't know. It comes off kind of odd. Batman's pulling a heist here. Batman's stopping a heist. We've got the Superman 78, which is coming. I think this is already on the shelves because I've seen some people have it. So I'll pick that up. I don't know if I'll do a review of it, though. We'll see. I've heard good things. I know a lot of people really like this, too. The art is very, very nice. I like the style. It's kind of cool to finally have something like this that's saying, hey, we're picking up where the film's left off. Because a lot of people were wondering what could those be, especially when it came to Spider-Man, the movies, things like that. So I kind of wish this was a project being undertaken by more franchises. So what this is about is, of course, Gotham is riddled with crime. Billy D's character, Harvey Dent, he wants to put a stop to crime. Duh. Talks to Bruce Wayne. Harvey Dent's like, hey, we gotta get rid of Commissioner Gordon. And he's like, yo, but Gordon's my boy. And he's like, yeah, I knew you'd say that. Peace. So Harvey Dent's working on a plan to clean up the streets with or without him. And I'm not gonna spoil too much, but I did want to show this. I thought this was cool. And this is a fun trivia that not a lot of people know. We do have Robin here. I'm going to blur out the bottom. But you do get to see Robin. And originally, Robin was going to be played by Marlon Wayans when they would have done a third Burton Batman. From what I understand, he did get paid for that. I don't think I've seen anything about it in terms of anything else. But it's kind of cool that it's included and it's going to be a major plot point. I do not believe this is based on any kind of script or spec script or anything. I'm pretty sure they're just winging it, but I could be wrong. This also feels weird because I would think that in a movie that's Batman 3, you wouldn't have anything of the Joker. So to have Joker troops fighting feels kind of out of place in a film where we killed the Joker and nobody seemed to care. His presence wasn't as hypnotic as it was in other forms of media. People weren't obsessed. So I thought that was kind of odd. So yeah, I'll be curious to see where this goes. It's definitely a limited series, so if that floats your boat, of course, pick it up and check it out. Now, I picked up this cover. I actually don't care for the art on this cover. I think it's fine. I picked it up because it's a variant. The regular cover looks great, and what I did was I bought both, this one and the regular one. I took them to my dad, and I said, hey, which one do you want? And he picked the cooler looking one, which was the basic cover, which I think looks sweet. I'll show pictures of that. But anyways, that's it. A pretty solid all-around issue that's going to set up, hopefully, some fun and surprising things. So I can't wait to see what we get out of this. Anyways, I'm your host, Full Custom Hot Dog. You can follow me on Twitter, Full Custom Hot Dog with a less. Oh, because that's just too long for Twitter. So thank you all for watching, and until next time. If you like what you see,
I love what I see.
Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications so you can watch whatever comes next. And if you like the music you hear, you can follow me on SoundCloud and Spotify. Check the description for links.